Welcome back to Ringside Ramble. It's me, Niall, bringing you all the latest news, views, and breakdowns from around the world of professional boxing. In this video, I'm going to be giving my breakdown and prediction for this Friday night's very intriguing lightweight clash between the unbeaten Keyshawn Davis and the dangerous, aggressive Argentinian Gustavo Daniel Lemos in Norfolk, Virginia. Keyshawn Davis headlining in his hometown, of course, the hometown of the great Parnell Whitaker also. So he's following in some great footsteps there. But yeah, this is an absolutely fascinating fight for me. I loved it as soon as it got announced. Keyshawn Davis's first time as a headliner, and it's a really big step up for him, in my opinion. Against Lemos, I'm a big fan of Lemos. This is such a fascinating clash of styles. It's the typical bull versus matador style. You've got Keyshawn Davis, of course, technically very good, slick, fast, well skilled from his amateur background, of course, Olympic medalist. Yeah, and he's been reeling off some really good wins early on in his career so far. The likes of Anthony Yiga, Jose Pedraza, those sort of fighters. Former world champions. But he's good enough. He's good enough to be taking these fights, and I like how he's been matched so far. And yeah, I think this is another really appropriate and quality step up from against Gustavo Lemos. Of course, Gustavo Lemos first kind of shot himself into the boxing fans' consciousness when he beat former world champion Lee Selby. It was a very impressive performance to stop Lee Selby. However, people thought, okay, Lee Selby, not a lightweight and way past his best. Of course, featherweight in his prime and a beautiful boxer to watch in his prime, Lee Selby, when he held the IBF featherweight title. But he had seen better days. There's no doubt about it. He went to the Lions Den in Argentina and got stopped by Lemos, but it was a great performance by Lemos. And Gustavo Lemos, he's such an aggressive fighter, quick, heavy-handed as well. But it's not just raw aggression. It's not just reckless abandon. It's educated pressure, to close the ring off on his opponents. And of course, last time out he faced Richardson Hitchens, future world title challenger Richardson Hitchens, and a lot of people thought he won the fight. I remember thinking when that fight was announced, I said this is a really tough fight for Richardson Hitchens, a really tough test. If he wants to prove himself to be world level, and Lemos gave a great account of himself and arguably won the fight. To be honest with you, I thought he did win the fight. It wasn't a robbery. It was a very close fight, but yeah, Lemos, if he had got the nod there, I wouldn't have had any complaints whatsoever. He fought a really, really good fight, and yeah, such kind of the aggression and pressure, relentless pressure on his opponents, and he has the power to back it up. 19 knockouts and 29 wins proves that. But yeah, this is what makes it such a fascinating clash of styles. Um, the bull versus the matador, style versus aggression, aggression and power. And this is one of those fights that if Keyshawn Davis is not up to the professional game, Gustavo Lemos will expose that and will beat him. I think Lemos can give him a hell of a lot of problems there. I really do, and I think he will. I think it'll be a real good check for Keyshawn Davis. As I said, if he's not up to it, Lemos will beat him. He should have got the nod against Hitchens, but I do think Keyshawn Davis will be up to it because I think he is better than Richardson Hitchens. Hitchens, of course, facing Liam Parrow soon for the IBF. The IBF super lightweight title. But yeah, I think Keyshawn Davis will be up to it. He'd just be a bit too kind of, a bit too clever for Lemos. He really will. Of course, he's a better boxer than Lemos. He's quicker, better footwork. But I think what really impressed me with Keyshawn Davis, and I've been a Keyshawn Davis fan since the start of his career, to be honest, but the last fight against Madueno that he had, he proved a lot there in that, Madueno, I beg your pardon, is similar fighter to Lemos in terms of non-stop pressure, coming forward, cutting the ring off. Lemos is a better version, a more refined version of Madueno, but I think Keyshawn Davis held his own very well in that fight on the inside, proved he could dig in and have a go. He's not always flash or, technical ability. He can kind of deal with that aggression. He proved well against Madueno. which impressed me a lot. He showed a lot there in that fight. He proved a lot to me. But as I said, Lemos is a better version of Madwayno in terms of his educated pressure. But I think Keyshawn Davis is heading for the top. I really do think he's heading for the top of the division. I think he will be a world champion. I think he'll come through this, but I think there will be some very, very hairy moments for Keyshawn Davis in this. I think I might make a bold statement here, but I think Gustavo Lemos could end up putting Keyshawn Davis on the floor, and then we'll really see what he's about. But I think he would get up, and I think he'd just be too versatile for Lemos in the end, too fast, too clever, and yeah, too good of a boxer. He'll kind of negate the pressure enough to win a decision, a unanimous decision for me. But I think there could be some hairy moments in there. And yeah, well, what'll be next for Lemos, or Davis, who knows? That'll be a discussion for another day. There's always going to be the talk of the Andy Cruz fight. Andy Cruz, for me, beats Keyshawn Davis, but I don't think anybody is going to go near Andy Cruz with a 10-foot pole, unfortunately, especially when he doesn't hold the world title. I think he's going to be avoided like the plague. He's just so good. He's a victim of his own talent. His career has it's died off from the hype that he got when he signed with Matchroom. They haven't done enough for me to push him. But listen, this isn't an Andy Cruz video. This is a prediction and a breakdown for Keyshawn Davis versus Gustavo Lemos this Friday night in Norfolk, Virginia, in a very intriguing stylistic clash, headlining in Virginia this Friday night on Sky Sports, I believe, for European viewers. But yeah, it's going to be a fascinating one and a real good check for the great Keyshawn Davis here early in his career against the relentless Gustavo Daniel Lemos. So yeah, let us know what you think in the comments. How looking forward to you are you for this fight? How much are you looking forward to it? How do you see it going down? Could Lemos spring an upset here, or will Davis beat him more comfortably than I'm saying? Let us know what you think in the comments, and yeah, let us know how far you think Davis can go after this. Can he win world titles? Will he reach the top like is expected of him? Let us know what you think, and as always, please don't forget, if you like this video, drop a like down below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I really appreciate everybody who subscribed so far. It means a lot to me, and yeah, hopefully I can keep growing and keep engaging with boxing fans like myself. So yeah, like, subscribe, follow us on X. And until next time, speak again and take care.